Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Here we are. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning. Who's joining me this morning? Who is out there ready to rock and roll? I am ready to rock and roll. Rock and roll. Let's go. It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's spring. It's amazing. It's incredible. Just take a deep breath in. Let the air just let that breath that you take, just let it fill your lungs with life. Breathing in deep. Let that breath just fill your lungs. Let it go. Deep in, let your cavity expand. Let it go. It feels so good. We forget to even breathe sometimes before we get going in the morning. I know I do. Learning how to breathe was something that I don't know why. I was almost even afraid to breathe. Not, it sounds weird, but like, it wasn't that I was afraid to breathe. It's just we were not taught those things, right? How to breathe properly when breath work. My friend Karen Fasulo, she teaches breath work. And I always saw breathing, doing deep breathing as something, kind of new agey. And so when I learned the importance, good morning, how are you? Thanks for joining. When I learned, ah, the necessity of that deep breath, that worth, that value, that life, it's imperative that we learn how to breathe and deep breathe and just allow ourselves to focus, get relaxed, and ready for our day. So let's just take a deep breath in, allowing that life. Ah, feels so good to before you get on your tasks and you get out, heading out on the things that you need to do. You're already at work. Just sit back in your chair just a few minutes and open up your hands and take that deep breath in. Oh, feels so good. I think I just needed to do that. I'm excited to get going this morning. I'm heading out to share with some women that are graduating. They're in a program today, and today is graduation day for them. And so I'm honored to go and share a little story with them to encourage them as they take the next step phase into their life. They're women that have come out of a really vulnerable situation. They have survived human trafficking and gone through programs to help facilitate growth and health and to reestablish their lives. And I can't even imagine what that has been like for them, but they need to be so proud of themselves stepping out into their new life. And so the message that I'm going to be sharing with is knowing your I amness. And it's not just for them, it's for me. And it's for you. Knowing your I amness and understanding that we live with from three different planes of existence, right? We're blessed within an intellectual mind. We have an intellectual mind that we use, that we consciously and unconsciously making decisions, right? We use our mind to do incredible things, to create, to answer, to defend, to stand up. And our intellectual minds are beautiful. We need to take care of them, feeding them with the right food of knowledge and wisdom and understanding. And then we have our physical bodies, which only are meant to last certain time, on this earth. I'm going for 120. I think that's going to be very possible with the way that we are taking better care and the education that we have. But it's so important. If you don't take care of that body temple, then it's going to wear down so much faster. But we also have the spiritual part of our lives that many people just ignore. They ignore it. They don't take part in it. They just, they stay with the mind and they don't really take care of that. And they stay with their body and they don't really take care of that. And then there's that extra component of your spiritualness and of your spirituality, and they all work together. And so I'm going to be talking about that with the ladies about how we have a conscious mind where we are consciously thinking about the things that we have got to do, that we want to do, that we're excited to do. And, we come up with a really great idea, a plan, activation. I'm going to make my calls. I'm going to go sell my products. I'm going to serve my clients. And we come up with something that is so different than anybody else. And it's like inside, we're all bubbling and our body gets all pumped. And then what happens? What happens is that our subconscious mind is like our soul, our emotions, our past programming, our past behavior, and times when we were feeling sad and let down and discouraged or broke, or all those negative thoughts in our past experiences get embedded. And there's positive experiences as well, but we tend to hold on to those negatives because they're so traumatic, right? And they affect every part of our being and our nervous system and everything. But it's so important for us to understand that we can renew our mind. um, in the Bible, it says that we need to renew our mind daily. And this is what it is. This is why it is. It's not because you're a bad person, you got things wrong. It's just life happens, right? Crap happens. And, we don't get to choose who our parents are, the environment that we are raised in, or we can't even control the things that happen to us, but they affect us eternally, like eternally, as in where we are to the circumstance. And a lot of the things that we carry are continuously self-fulfilling prophecies, because when we are let down, we're discouraged, or we're told that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, or these things, then that becomes our belief system, and that becomes our programming. And so when we come up with new ideas, or we have like a desire, or there's something that we want to do with our life, that subconscious, if it's like embedded, if it's built upon life happening to you instead of happening through you, or if that subconscious mind is built upon the negative experiences or the upbringing that you had that was not great, or the things that you're let down, that is going to be driving you, keeping you in protection mode. It's going to keep you from doing those great things that you've decided that you want for your life. And it's really hard to make any changes unless you change within yourself. And this is your belief system. It's what you truly believe. And you cannot outgrow, no matter how you try or how much you want it. You cannot outgrow your own belief, your own value. And so I'm going to be talking about that with the women uh, today. And I'm really excited about that, because there's ways of changing your thoughts, but it's like brain gym every single day in order to change it, renewing your mind, anchoring your thoughts and your emotions and your beliefs and into what it is that you want to believe about yourself, what you know about yourself, and taking, the good things of your life and bringing them forward and letting the negative things sift away. We want to live in a higher frequency. We want to live in a higher thankfulness. We want to live in a higher state with our spirituality, with our beingness. And that has to do with how we feel about ourselves. Our belief system of, what do I really believe that I can do that? And so I'm going to go through this process of creating your own personal I am statements about who you really are, and and how you do believe, how you're really good, and that you're confident, that you're strong, and that you're healthy. But we don't talk to ourselves enough for us to deal with our spiritualness, our 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 oneness with God, our the area of our life that is constantly speaking to us. We need to deal with that. So I don't know if this message, rings a bell to you, because I know it does with me. I'm dealing with that myself. I was having a great conversation with a salesperson yesterday, and he was giving me incredible ideas of how to serve my clients in a new way, in a fresh way in 2024. And it was an amazing idea, and I am going to activate it. But because it was new, and because I haven't seen other people do it before, my programming, my old belief system started saying, do you really want to stand out like that? What if? Very silent, because I work on it really well. But I was like, yeah, I am. I'm excited to do something different. I love to do something different. I love to be set apart from what other people are doing. This is going to be so much fun because when I activate it and I do it, then I'm able to help support and teach and grow others in doing the same. And that's how I have fortified my faith and starving the fear, is through that renewing of the mind, affirmations, getting that subconscious, that spiritual sense of myself in agreement with who God says I really am and who God says you really are. That we really understand that possibilities are all there for us to take hold of if we're willing to receive. Are you willing to receive a renewed mind, a restored faith, and starve that fear and get in line with your I amness of who you are, whose you are, right? And what it is that you want, that you desire to live and fulfill your life according to what God has for your life, which is amazing. It's incredible. It's abundant. It's refreshing. It's exciting. It's invigorating. It's so good. Okay, friends, I will see you tomorrow at Friday because I got to get on the road and head out to some amazing women this morning. God bless you. Be blessed. Be happy. Be amazing. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.